Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, 2Min Maths. Today we'll be discussing how to go through synthetic division and how we can use it to divide polynomials in the form of x minus k. Now let's say you're trying to divide this polynomial by x minus 3 using synthetic division, but how will you do so? Well, synthetic division is a great way of dividing polynomials by a binomial in the form of x minus k rather than using the traditional long division method. And we can also use synthetic division to find factors of a polynomial. So let's actually go through an example. So let's try and divide negative x to the power of 3 plus 4x squared plus 9 by x minus 3 using synthetic division. So the steps are just bringing the number down, multiplying it by the x term, and then putting it below and then adding those numbers and repeating the process. So it's just add, bring down, and multiply. So here's the process. So we first bring down the first coefficient, which is -1. We multiply it by the x term, which is 3. The k term, which is 3. And then we multiply -1 by the k term, 3. We get -3. We add 4 and -3. We get 1. We repeat the same process. And we multiply 1 by 3 and we get 3. 0 plus 3 is 3. We multiply 3 by 3 and we get 9, and that gives us 18. And something important to note is that if there's any x terms missing, we first write the equations with all the missing x terms and then insert them into their spots, then use synthetic division. So an important thing to know about synthetic division is that you need a spot for each type of decreasing degree. So let's say if it was negative x to the power of 3 plus 4x squared plus 0x plus 9, because you are missing that x, so you can just substitute it for a plus 0x, which is basically equal to 0, which is basically the same thing as negative x to the power of 3 plus 4x squared plus 9. And as you can see, we actually did that. So we put all the coefficients, so -1, and then 4, and then 0, and then 9. And now our answer is, as you can see, the coefficients of our quotient is -1, 1, 3, and 18. So this translates to negative x to the power of 2 plus x plus 3 plus 18 over x minus 3. So the last number of the quotient is always the remainder. So let's say if the last number was 0, it would actually be a factor of the polynomial, which we will go over in the next video, and that would mean that there would be no remainder. So it would probably, if it was not 18 and instead it was 0, it would be negative x to the power of 2 plus x plus 3. So as you notice, important things to note is that the remainder will also always be the last number of the quotient, and the highest degree of the quotient of the polynomial divided by x minus k will be 1 degree less than the highest degree of the polynomial itself. So looking back, the answer will actually be, as you can see in the polynomial given, the highest degree is negative x to the power of 3, but our answer, when we find it out, let me just go through all these steps really quick. And you will notice that once we get our quotient, it is actually 1 degree less. So the highest degree of the quotient, which is 2, is 1 less than the highest degree of the given polynomial, which was 3, because 3 minus 2 is 1. And so the remainder will always be written in the form of remainder over x minus k, unless the remainder is 0. Then you can basically write it as 0 over x minus k, which is still 0, because anything divided by 0 is, 0 divided by anything is 0. I hope this video helped. Comment down below any other math topics you want me to review. Thank you.